Hello, everyone. I am Mrs. Jackson, tarot consultant and small business owner at the Healer Tarot. If this is the first time you're watching me live on this, what this section is people and blogs. So in this category, if this is the first time you're actually watching me. The deck of the deck of tarot cards that I use for all my daily card picks and reports to my clients is this one. It is called the Witch's Tarot deck. It is by Ellen Dugan. And for more information about these cards, please look in the description below. It'll tell you where you can find them, and again, who created them and came up with them. First of all, I want to say for anybody in the United States, happy Halloween. Tomorrow's Halloween. So, and anybody who practices paganism, witchcraft, or anything, blessed Samhain. And let's see here. I shall pick out two cards today, one for today and one for Samhain, Halloween. So I shall get started. Spirit Guide and Guidance Team, please give us a guidance card for today, Thursday, October 30th, 2025, for the Northern, Southern, Eastern, and Western Hemispheres of the world. And I always pick out a connecting card to emphasize the energy. And before I go on, if one of my best friends watches my videos at all, I wish her a very happy birthday today. Love you, Marion. Okay, today we have the Page of Pentacles. This is a minor arcana card, which means if anybody's ever watched any of my videos in the past, I do discuss major and minor arcana cards. This one is a minor arcana card, which means the energy in this card tells us that it's a tool. It tells us the things we need to do today to maybe achieve the means that we need, maybe the work that we have to work on, how to succeed, how to use a tool to succeed to get what we need going. So this is a tool. This is, again, the Page of Pentacles. This is a minor arcana card, pentacle suit. It's an earth element, and it has to do with money, because it's a pentacle, work, working with your hands, anything you need to do that will accumulate income or build things or prepare for the future. Now this, as I said, is a tool. And this tool, this page, now another thing is pages always come to us with information. I know I just said it's a tool. Same thing, it's information. The tool and the information here is telling us we have to possibly do some investigative work, do some research, possibly do stuff that, well, of course we're working. Today's Thursday. You'd say, of course we got to work and whatnot. I mean, you got to go to work, right, to make money. Exactly, and that's exactly what we're doing, right? So it's almost like you probably say, I don't need a tarot card to tell me I need to go to work. There might be something with your work that you might not have thought about, that you might need to work on. You might need to do some research about. You might be doing something that you might lagging behind on, or you might probably working on, but you're probably not being thorough about it, and you're probably putting to the wayside for a little bit. This is telling you that whatever you are working on or have to work on, put some more energy into it. Put some more, don't let it fall behind. Don't let the work to the certain thing you're doing fall behind. Try to work on it a little bit harder. There might be something today. You have to look around, you have to do some research. There might be something vital that you don't want to pass up or miss that you can use today for whatever you are doing. It could be something very small, something maybe you've even looked at already, and you're saying, well, I've already exhausted all the means to do this. Try it again. You might need to look at it again, or look at your research, look at your what you have in front of you. There might be something you may not have thought of or hit on. And so this page is saying, it's coming to you saying, try harder. Look little further, just dig into it a little bit more. Why this pops up today? Interesting. Five of Wands. Now I know people are probably looking at this saying, this doesn't look like a very happy card. It looks more like anger. Well, let's talk about this one. This one's a minor arcana card, which is a good thing. It's a wand suit. It's a fire element, and it has to do with action and putting that action into creative use. Now, again, it's a tool. It's a minor arcana card. So this is telling you that there might be some discussion today. This has to do with discussing things, bringing your ideas to the table with other people. Some people may argue about this, about certain things where you're talking about. Maybe you're arguing. Maybe you have to let your voice be heard. There's a little banter going on here. I mean, I know this looks angry, but in my deck, in my tarot deck, this Five of Wands shows, this is the artwork for mine, but this is more about banter, more about discussing with others, or you could even be maybe a little bit angry with, I don't want to say with yourself. And again, some people might say, some people know about tarot cards. They'd say, well, if it's anything about myself, wouldn't it be a reversed card? Yeah, it could be reversed. That would be more deeper inside yourself. But this could also, could be one of those things where today, I'll make an example like the weather. And on the East Coast here, we have a rainstorm going on. Some people probably don't like it, and some people probably a little bit angry or grumpy about it. And they're probably discussing it with others, or they're really just, letting it be known to others that they're grumpy about it. So this could have something to do with that. And with that, I mean, discussions with others doesn't have to be serious, doesn't have to be like, people around you uh in the universe screaming at you. It doesn't have to be that awesome, it doesn't have to be that serious. um Tarot cards have a way of discussing things in the way it can, I mean, they're cards, but they do have essential energy. So, like I said, with my tarot card here, this is showing a little bit anger. It looks anger, right? It looks like you're in anger and you're mad. It could have a little bit under that too. You could be arguing with somebody, maybe gentle anger. It doesn't have to be really terrible. However, there might be something you're doing at work. Again, could have to do with the weather, and you got to figure out ways to get around it, right? That's why the Page of Pentacles is here, showing you that, what, develop some action, develop something how you can work with this, whatever is making you angry or whatever is making that debate go on, right? Try to find a solution, try to find something that's workable. So that's what this is basically telling you today. Whatever you encounter, maybe may it be work, maybe you're working in a group effort at work and you're all trying to discuss things. That's what you have to do. That's why these cards pop up saying that this is the vital day to discuss things, to bring on the table your information, their information, a debate going on. Discuss what you need to do. Discuss to find some kind of answers to solve a problem. Even if it's the weather, something small like that. Maybe you are, let's see, maybe you're on lunch break and your fellow colleagues are debating about where to go on your lunch break. I know that's kind of cheesy. I know that's really silly, but I'm just saying it doesn't have to be something major. But for you, whatever it brings to you today, listen to other people's discussions, put your own information in, your own thoughts, and may it all work out into something workable here. Don't rule out any information that is given to you, and don't let anybody rule out any of your information, because again, there might be something that comes up, something verbal that may be discussed, something passionate, as in some passionate ideas. Because remember, again, this is a Wands card, action, and put that action into creative use. So whatever action you guys are deciding on or you need to do today, listen maybe to other information that you can find. Listen to your own self. and make an informed decision. Even write it down as a planner. Write down information, and you might find something worthwhile from there. Because sometimes when you brainstorm everybody's information in in yours, something may come out of it that you may just not have thought of. Look thoroughly through everything. Again, even the outside information too. So yours, the outside information, work it all out, write it all down, and try to find some informed information for yourself that you might need to ponder on, that you may need to do more research on. But this page of Pentacles is saying, look a little deeper, and you might find some solutions today. So keep on working at that. Now for Halloween, Friday. Spirit Guide and Guidance Team, please give us the guidance card for Friday, Halloween, October 31st, 2025 for the Northern, Southern, Eastern, and Western Hemispheres of the world. And again, the corresponding card. Okay, now remember, tomorrow is still a work day, Friday. So we have the Six of Pentacles, another Pentacles card. This is, again, is a minor arcana card, Pentacle suit. It's an earth element, and it has to do, again, with money, giving, well, working with your hands, playing for the future. Anything that's tangible, we can even work with your hands and create something. Now this, as I said, is the Six of Pentacles, and you can see a person here, an adult with two little people, and this adult has coins, and looks like they are donating coins or giving them something. Maybe it's maybe they're paying these little people for some kind of work. Possibly tomorrow, something will come up where maybe we have to lend a hand to somebody, or somebody will have to give us some information we might have to pay for, because this has to do with coins, money. This can also be giving something to others. So it also can have to do, since tomorrow is Halloween, we're giving out things. We're giving out, well, hopefully it's going to be candy for most people anyways. But this is showing anything with the hand, giving out to others. So tomorrow, Halloween, we must do so. Give out to others, be generous. So try to buy a lot of candy now, because you might get extra people. You may never know. But this is showing you, yep, tomorrow, giving out your time as well. So you probably, giving out if there are generous people who actually have enough money, who knows, maybe you will think of getting out a little bit of money. Interesting enough. I don't know, some people probably can do that. I know I can't, but anyways, showing tomorrow that we're going to be giving our time a little bit, giving to others. So I mean, that makes perfect sense for Halloween, right? You're not that candy, so keep that in mind. Be stocked with your candy. Give you time maybe somehow too for Halloween, because I don't know, maybe some people can donate their time for other reasons. Who knows? But yeah, let's think of others. Think of the less fortunate too, because these youngins here could be the less fortunate, and this older person is probably helping them out, right? Giving them a donation. But let's put it towards, hopefully it's candy, right? Giving out for Halloween. So let's keep that in mind. Why this pops up for Halloween, for Friday. This is the Hermit card. It's a major arcana card. And now remember I said major arcana cards are cards with the energy that we're already born with. The energy isn't within ourselves, and we use it at any times in our lives whenever we need it, day and night. And because it's a major arcana card, when we use this energy, when we use it, the end result to it will change our lives in some way, and that change will last into our future. So this Hermit is telling us for tomorrow that we really have to think within ourselves, should we do? What is best for us? So maybe it's really saying because tomorrow is Halloween, maybe we really should think what is the best thing we should do? What would be best for us, as in maybe contributing to others, maybe giving our time a little bit to others, keeping ourselves sort of open for people to come to us, to for us to maybe give out candy. Maybe we have to focus on what's good for us. Do we really want to do that? Maybe some people have to look within themselves to see if they really feel up to giving out candy to others, right? So some people don't even have the money to buy candy or anything, so they just turn off the lights, close their doors, and say that they're not home, right? Figure out what you want to do tomorrow. Figure out what's in your best interest to give out to others. If you wish to give out candy tomorrow, great. Maybe the end result to this will be it making you feel really, really good. And then you'll last into your future saying, well, maybe next year I'll do this again, right? Keep your options open. However, again, if you look within inside yourself and you say, nah, it's not going to be for me. I don't want to do anything for Halloween or anything. That's fine. Do what you feel is right for you. However, that feeling of being secluded, as you know, the hermit card, right? The hermit is secluded. The hermit stays by themselves to take time to think of their needs and wants, right? So maybe that's the thing tomorrow. You might want to become secluded for tomorrow night, not be open enough to help those who need your help or to give out candy or anything. This is up to you. Use this energy to figure out what you need, what's best for yourself, whether you're into it or not, to be in that mood for Halloween. And if not, fine. That energy will change your life in a certain way, saying that you're just not into it anymore, or you're just not into it this year, and that change will last into your future. But again, if you do tell yourself that it'll be good for me to, do this, to give to others, it may make you feel good, may change your mind a little bit, change yourself in some way, maybe to feel good that you gave to others and you helped others out a little bit. So that change can last into your future as well, and that'll be a more positive outcome. So that's up to you. You figure out what you want to do tomorrow. That change will last into your future. And as I say in all my videos, I always present my positive thoughts, my positive words, and hopefully my positive words will translate to you into positive actions. Always have patience for yourself and for others. Always have respect for yourself to give respect to others. And if people don't want your help, don't force it on them. We don't want to change a positive into a negative energy. So just do what you need to do. And also nourish yourself, because you really need that energy to be able to help others out. If you really want to help others out and do nice and bring out that positive energy, nourish yourself. That's what something we all need to do. And again, patience. We all need patience to patience and respect. We seem to be losing a lot of respect lately. So that's something too bad I have to remind us all that. But sometimes, this world seems to be, some parts of this world seem to be very angry. So we have to surround ourselves with positive energy as much as possible. So I try to reiterate this all the time in my videos. So please, if you hear this, try to remind yourself: patience, nurturing, uh, uh, respect for others and everybody else, and for yourself. See here. If anybody here if anybody's watching would like to have a free reading, please let me know. I'll be on here for a couple more minutes, and if not, then we'll just leave it be, and I can be on tomorrow, hopefully to present the guidance cards for the weekend. So if there's anybody else on here, hello Queen 3838. I hope everything's well. If there is anybody else watching, and would like a free reading, please let me know right now. Let's see. And I hope you all in the United States, whoever is going to be celebrating Halloween or going to parties, please stay safe and have a great time. Even the elder people, we all need to have fun. Okay, I'll try if I can try to come back later on to take some free readings. But for right now, I guess I'll leave you be. And well, take care and stay safe, everyone.